Gemini, welcome to your reading. The synopsis of what I've received here from the information. You are dealing with somebody here. Well, there's two people here in the story. Both love each other very much, both very much on a spiritual journey and ascension here. Both want the same thing, but are both on two opposite spectrums at the very same time. Looking at the lead energies here, that are available. We looked at what we would call the mystic energies here, how you see your person currently. Very beautiful contrast here. You see abundance, you see growth, you're craving talking here. And one thing that you don't see coming here, Gemini, is that in fact there will be a second chance here for this union to actually come up from the ground. Now, this doesn't tell me this union here is currently active. I'm getting two storylines. The first storyline here, this is somebody here, whether you or them have a crush on you, or you both have feelings here because there's this yearning here of just waiting for communication. So there's no talking here. And this is an ex of yours here where the situation has otherwise turned a little bit sour. All right. How you see your person here as a mature woman here. Now that's the energetic conference. There are no genders in tarot here. What you don't see coming here is that your person is currently experiencing a bit of an indigent period here, or will be experiencing that in the near future here. How they feel about you, their lead energies. I mean, you look at that, you're the Queen of Wands. I see there's still a lot of fire and passion within you here to explore this relationship here. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the King of Wands there. That gives me that, so far as intimate energy is concerned here between you and your person, that has matured quite beautifully there. However, looking at all of the other cards that are here that are four leading energies, we've got there the Knight of Wands, rather the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands here. These are the present energies here. These are the energies that are still coming up to the surface. Looking at the both of you here, you're the one that's coming across as more mature as your person. All right, so there's a very beautiful contrast here throughout this reading, showing how one person is viewing the relationship and how the other person is also perceiving the relationship. And this is how your person perceives the relationship and not necessarily how they see it. It's all the information that they have in front of them, right? So they believe that this relationship here is over. I'm also being shown here the Ten of Wands, which is also their lead energy, feeling that they're rather overburdened here. Now, that overburdening there can be because of finances here, because they did show that they could be going through an indigent period here. This is somebody here that is currently does not want to have any communication. So while you're waiting for communication, manifesting communication here, Gemini, I feel somebody here that's rather maybe just hiding their feelings, really, or hiding their feelings with this mask energy here. What you don't see coming here is that this person here is an old soul. You're also a very old soul. So these are two old souls trying to merge and become one here. How they see you as sudden wealth, which is interesting, gives me the energetic confidence that you're in a very beautiful financial position as things stand. What you don't see coming, however, is that there will be some communication from this person. I do anticipate that it would be a message of concern. I don't see them engaging in a way that would be otherwise leading to expanding or growing the relationship, as it were. I don't see a person being very direct as things stand. Okay, I see a person here maybe just going through a period where they need to just stabilize their energies accordingly. Looking at your astro dice here, you pulled the 10th house energy, you pulled Jupiter energy, you pulled together Leo energy here. All right, looking at this beautiful combination here of energies, it speaks about a relationship here that would thrive if it is seen, looking at Leo energy with growth and some stability there, right? Because this gives a, should you guys grow in the energetic confluence where the one is not on the same energetic confluence as the other, right? There's going to be that energetic disparity here. It's going to cause a problem. It is going to cause a problem. on many levels. And the first level here is exactly this contrast of thinking here, where you feel that there's an opportunity to grow, they see there is an opportunity here to grow. So until you guys vibrate on the same vibrational vibes and the same vibrational frequency here, this is when this relationship will then come back on track here. For one or two of you here, I'm being drawn here to the Four of Cups here. This relationship here could feel, seem like a missed opportunity. This relationship here can feel or seem like this was something that was presented to you by the universe, and maybe you were blindsided here so far as this union was concerned here. I don't like that word blindsided, but a better analogy here was that maybe you didn't even realize that this cup of love was available to you, maybe until maybe it was a bit too late. Nevertheless, let us continue here with your beautiful reading here. So I see here the current challenge, the crossing challenges here between you and your person here. But the Three of Pentacles to the Star card could be dealing here with an Aquarius, Gemini, but there's a lot of air energy here in your reading. For Aquarius, with the King of Swords, Knight of Swords there, got the Three of Swords there. So there's a lot of energies there. Sword energy, and sword energy is your energy shared with the other air signs, Libra and Aquarius here. So starting off the reading here, all right. I'm being reminded there. The base number 7 here for the numerology there speaks about a, every time then the base number 7 comes through, without fail, a relationship based on number 7 is a relationship that is unforgettable. All right. It is somebody here, both of you will not be able to get each other out of your minds, no matter how much you try, no matter how much you do. There'll just be this niggly feeling of you just being in this person's energetic confidence and in this person's mind here. This is the dual energy that's shared between the two of you here. There's a connection here that feels very fated here, right? Feels like that energy where you'd say, I've prayed for this person, I've manifested this person. This is the person here when I spoke to the universe, my guides, my angels, to God. This is the person that I was manifesting. This may be somebody here that feels almost too good to be true. All right, and we're 7 minutes into the reading as we say that. All right, but it is a bond here that asks for a lot more than just surface level. So I'm almost being given an analogy of, there's kids that play in the kindergarten, right? And you've got your toy box there. It's got everything that you need inside there, the toys, games, whatever it is that you need there to entertain yourself. Then there's you and this person. I'm being shown a surgical theater here where there needs to be a lot of discernment here, lots of growth, lots of in touch with your feelings here and being very real and raw with yourself. Mm-hmm. All right. It is a union here that is going to require you to look beyond physical appearances here. All right. It seems like a union here that's going to be unified here through spirituality and your spiritual interests. So interesting here. Look at even that. Your person is still building, right? You're already there on top of the Gemini. That's your energy there. Your person is still very much building. They're not too far off from where you are. All right. It seems as if they still have one, two, three-ish bricks that they still need to work on here in the energetic conference here. All right. Number 7 also speaks about challenging any form of things that need to be balanced with introspection here, speaking to practical things like, what would be your deal breakers here? And I feel for the both of you here, financial stability would be a deal breaker here. And those are the aspects here that I feel both of you are working on. But I do feel that your energetic confidence is at a better standing than what this person is so far as finances are concerned. Looking at the crossing energy here, you both want this. You both want this. There's there's this energy that I see with this star card that this is exactly what you've manifested here, but it does not look um it just does not look like what you've expected it to look like. There's a strong energy like that I'm feeling. There's also a blockage here. As I was doing your pre-shuffle here, there was the Five of Pentacles, and maybe when we clarify, we will get that Five of Pentacles again. Even the Five of Pentacles shows as a block in communication here. And I feel that it's very much deliberate and it's spirit led here, because there needs to be a bit of a time period where you guys just diffuse a bit, grow a bit, and there's still some lessons here that need to be integrated here so far as divine timing is concerned. I'm seeing the wings that are being shown here. You guys are ready to fly, but your wings just need to dry out a little bit more. You guys need to continue praying, is what I'm hearing from Spirit, and understand that this is going to be a very challenging union here. Um, it seems like a very challenging union, absolutely, with regards to there is a lot of healing that still needs to be done on both sides, not just on your side, Gemini, on your person's side as well. And as much as there's been a phenomenal work being done on both sides, right? Oopsie, there's also the need to continue with that healing. And I see the both of you being very instrumental so far as you both healing each other, right? So this is a beautiful opening reading here so far as the challenges are concerned. What happened here in the past here, we've got the Knight of Swords energy. The Knight of Swords speaks about impulsive actions, things happening without thinking first. I feel that both of you could have not recognized each other in the recent past, or maybe you may have recognized this person could have not recognized you. Looking at the Knight of Swords with the Knight of Wands here, there's this theme of the both of you possibly started off still growing or met each other while you were still growing and ascending here, because there's a lot of ascension energy in your energetic conference. So very strong, the direct message there, Gemini, that definitely you are ascending here spiritually. There's a lot of ascension energy there. A plethora of it, to be quite to be honest with you. Moving on to I just want to clarify actually this Knight of Swords, because it's not actually giving me much. It's not really giving me much. I need to work on something here. All right, let's clarify here. This Knight of Swords here in the past here. All right, for Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. We've got Nine of Swords. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, bottom of the deck, we've got there the Four of Swords. I get there was instant recognition here from your side here, Gemini. Your person may have not recognized you, but you're saying to me here, no, Gokomina, I recognized my person. The first time I saw them, I recognized and I knew who I was dealing with here, right? Strong energy here of, with the Ten of Pentacles here in reverse here. Ten of Pentacles represents family, unity, growth, you guys experiencing a unified experience here so far as also finances are concerned. No, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it seems as if in the recent past year, maybe your finances were not really where they should have been, or your person's take it as it resonates. There was an energetic confluence here of you feeling this Nine of Swords energy to the Nine of Pentacles. I'm actually getting a message here from Spirit speaking about you may have been in a very difficult situation here with this particular person that you're dealing with. Whereas I'm still seeing the spiritual blockage here. I'll give an example. Hypothetically, I'm going to use a soccer team. Maybe you support, what's this English Premiership? Barcelona, and your person supports Arsenal, right? There's almost that disparity there between the two of you, whereas at the end of the day, you both support England. That's the national team, right? You both support England, but at the same time, there could be things like clauses within your contract. So think of yourselves as players in those teams, and that's what's causing this pain here. Not necessarily the both of you. And at the time when you guys met, there's a strong energetic confluence that your person was not available to you, right? As they're still not available presently. I feel like this is a continuation here of your esoteric reading here, Gemini, to be honest with you. But there's a strong energetic confluence of, with this Knight of Wands also being present here, that your person, I don't see them being very promiscuous, but I see them still being needing to mature a little bit more, if I can put it that way. There's still a lot of room for growth here from your person. The person needs to learn quite a bit. There's still a lot of ascension that they need to go through to be at the level that you are. And I'm being drawn again to this Three of Pentacles, that this growth is not too far off there, all right? But there is a growth gap here. I do see here in the recent past this kept you, give you a lot of anxiety here, all right? And I see you having a very special place in your heart for this particular person. I mean, it's almost like you're looking at this bird here, and for some reason, I'm getting this energetic confidence that you're looking at what do you call these small birds that they'll come back to me. Hummingbirds, yes, hummingbirds. And in the recent past, it feels as if this energy here was a hummingbird energy here. All right. Clarifying here the Knight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, the Fool energy, Six of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. Your person is still showing me here that they still need to heal here. The things that they're not able to come forth to you with and be open and transparent as things stand. Understandably, understandably. But this is somebody here that has been very busy. Very, very, very busy in the energetic confluence. I don't see anybody in the energy. Okay. It does give that your person is single. Right? Usually the Knight of Wands energy speaks about somebody here who's very much promiscuous. For one or two of you, I do get they could be very promiscuous. It's almost like I have to retract that statement because for one or two of you, and there's the hummingbird. As I say, the hummingbird. There's the hummingbird. Yes, there it is. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Spirit. There's the hummingbird. Yes. But there's a lot of healing here that your person is still actually undergoing right now. And it seems as if your person is starting to understand themselves. Your person is about ready here. They're showing me here it's time, all right, to move forward here. And they are waiting here on divine timing here. Usually I look at this the Seven of Pentacles energy here, and this is supposed to be an apple tree. As you can see, she's holding an apple there. There are a few apples here, yep, but there's also a different array of flowers, roses, different leaves, size, profiles here. There's flowers on the ground there. There's this lady here on top of this. Your person is in a very pensive state here where I feel that they've got a lot of important decisions that they need to make all at the very same time with the Seven of Pentacles energy here, because it gives an array here of different topics here that they hold very close to and very near and dear to their hearts here. This is somebody here that's lost a lot, all right? There is an energetic confluence, loss of a patriarchal figure, whoever they could consider being a father figure in their life. So whoever I'm speaking to here, your person who has definitely lost their father here, there's almost that, I don't want to call it a father wound, but there's also a energetic presence here of a patriarchal male figure here that's actually trying to help your person here ascend and then get to where they need to get to here and get to a new start here. Where they are right now, they're in a transitionary period, which is what I see here for you here, Gemini. And what you don't see is that they're going to get a lot of more public recognition here. They're going to get more ascension, more growth here. It does take a lot out of them here. Looking at the babies and this hummingbird here, a hummingbird needs to continuously feed, continuously feed, continuously feed just to stay alive. If they stop feeding for even I think something like a ridiculous amount of 3 hours, they start to lose so much nutrients that it becomes a little bit fatal for them. Nonetheless, their future energy, your person's future energy that I see here, still the Ten of Wands to the Ten of Wands. I feel like they're closing out a cycle here. I don't feel that this is somebody here. Oh, look at that. How interesting, right? There are those flowers there. It's almost like when I look at the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, as they're thinking your person is going to carry light here. So this is somebody here that, I don't know why, the symbolism of this tree being gone, these weeds and these other flowers being gone is very important. But it feels like your person is actually picking only quality people, is what I'm feeling here in your person's energetic conference. And you, my darling, are one of those quality people here, and probably trying to figure out where to put you here in their life as things stand. All right, let's look at this 10 of Wands here, Spirit. Clear, concise messages here, please, for the 10 of Wands for my gemstones. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my good. I was literally going to say, well, there's the King of Swords, right? That's you, right? And there's the other King of Swords. So, Gemini, you've successfully integrated on a very high level here, where your divine masculine and divine feminine energy have integrated so beautifully. And look at that, the High Priestess. You could be a somebody here who's deeply spiritual. All right, you could be a clairvoyant, you could be a medium, you could be a cosmetologist here. Whatever your calling is, there's definitely a spiritual gift in your energetic confluence here. And again, patience is being punted here. So we've got the King of Swords to the Queen of Swords to the Queen of Swords. I feel this other Queen of Swords, this is your person spying on you. Remember, we saw them as the mature female. This person here is spying on you. This person may be quiet, this person here may not be speaking, but they've got a lot of emotions here for you. An immense amount of emotions that you couldn't begin to fathom here, right? Um, it's almost like I'm seeing these nests here. Um, Something is brewing here in your person's energetic confidence with these nests. I'm just trying to figure it out. What are these nests supposed to speak to here? Right, because this looks like a colosseum of some sort, or a museum, or some form of British architecture here that's historical and symbolic. And it seems as if these birds that they're waiting for are actually coming, right? So I don't see this person of yours being worried about these blessings or these birds reaching them. I think they're still very much interested in you here, because there you are there, right? So there's the high priestess there, and they're hiding in the shadows. They're really hiding their feelings here from you. This is somebody that really has a lot of feelings for you here. Strong Pisces energy, strong Sagittarius energy once again, and Aquarius energy in this reading. Let's clarify here for you, Gemini, your most predominant thought here. You could be dealing here. Well, let's find out. Could be a legal matter that you're dealing with here, because that's your energy, that's for sure. And you're being very graceful and diplomatic about whatever it is that you're thinking about right now. All right. Eight of Wands in reverse. There could be this the lack of communication. All right, things not moving forward. The world and the strength here. Bottom of the deck for the Ace of Pentacles. Lots of major arcanas. Again, once we see major arcanas in a reading, it speaks to the symbolism that, this is spiritually led. This is something here that you may not necessarily have the ability to really change at a whim or at a drop of a hat here. It's a very difficult and very trying period, absolutely, here, Gemini. Because, like the common complaint that the collective is having currently right now, you guys have been single for a very long time, and you've been looking for love for a very long time, seemingly not getting any luck in that department of love. But at the very same time, there are potentials, and then there are these I don't want to call them problems. I don't want to call them problems. I want to call them obstacles, rather. Okay. So there's a lot of frustration here. The Eight of Wands in reverse does speak about a lot of frustration in your energetic confidence here. Does speak about you feeling, that things could be a little bit better here. You could be speaking about just you having to be so patient for such a long time here. So we did see Temperance before this as the lead energetic confidence. There's definitely distance here between you and this person here with this World card, and I see a lot of communication happening here in the online space. I'm seeing, maybe Zani, What are these fake accounts? So a person could be using fake accounts. You could be using fake accounts to look at your person here, and they find it very difficult here at the present moment as well to keep these feelings hidden here or pretending here. All right, not to have these feelings here for you. Bottom of the deck here, what you don't see coming here is that you're actually manifesting this new start here. The only thing is that it's marred here with the Knight of Pentacles energy. Now, that's a very beautiful energy here. Of all of the knights that you can manifest in the tarot, the most reliable knight is the Knight of Pentacles here, strong earth energy. That would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy there. So there's definitely something that you're manifesting here, Gemini. Absolutely. It's going to take time to grow, but it's the most reliable knight of all knights. Now I want to see the Knight of, if we can end off this reading here with the Knight of Pentacles, that would be absolutely beautiful. Let's clarify here for Gemini why the Three of Wands is here. Are you feeling heartbroken here, Gemini? It would be. It's heart piercing. All right. Maybe for one or two of you here are feeling exactly like how your person is feeling here. Like this is over. This does not have a future here. Maybe you're not even interested in a relationship as I do this reading. Maybe you're also bored here by an ex there with judgment showing up. All right, somebody here just does not want to accept an ending here between the two of you. All right, let's go on to your Three of Swords. Three of Swords is clarified. King of Pentacles. Eight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. So this is your person's energy. I just literally said, I want to see now the King of Pentacles there to the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. A very strong message that your person is definitely moving away from past energy here. Right, there's the swan, there's the dragonflies, there are those two birds. I don't know what those birds are known as, right? And for those two butterflies there, your person, so interesting. They've got this ladybug energy, this ladybug, I don't know how to call it, a dress or a shell, but abakoko lapha, right? So your person definitely uhamba nabokoko here connected. And I feel that you, Gemini, are uhamba nabantu amakhehla, basically, right? So there's your person there, the King of Pentacles in the infinite glory. They're still unfolding what still needs to be done here. They're also in that frequency here. Um, they're heartbroken here, and something that's creating this heartbreak for them currently is that it's almost like, you've got this Queen of Pentacles, what they don't see coming from the King of Pentacles. There's an energy of loss around the energetic conference. So that indigent energy is coming back again, all right? That transitionary period energy is coming back again into this reading here. And things are moving slowly but surely here, right, for your person here. There's a lot of changes that are happening in your person's life right now. And that in itself creates a lot of problems, a lot of pressure, and a lot of I don't want to call it instability. I don't want to call it anything negative or untoward. It's part of the process, right? It's part of the process. If you're gonna fall pregnant, um, third trimester, understand that your body just does not have that capability to hold that body inside itself, right? So it's going to be limited space. It's something like that. Growing pain is what I'm being shown here. What you don't see coming though is that your person here is having a new start as well in getting their financial stability here. So I don't see them being suddenly wealthy overnight, no, but I do see them getting their stability back slowly but surely here. Yeah, they do have something that they do have on their mind here. Right, King of Pentacles is somebody here. It's almost showing that they were financially stable, but something happened here that possibly created a some form of upheaval here. Hence, they're in that indigent energy. What's your advice here from Spirit here, Gemini? The Magician, manifestations. What a beautiful reading here. Manifestations, Gemini. Manifestations here. Okay. Page of Swords, your advice is for now, in as much as you may want to reach out to this person, in as much as you may want to initiate things, in as much as you may want to just say, You know what? I know this person is not going to move here. They're just going to buff here. Your advice here is the page of swords in reverse, and that is a very clear message of do not engage. I'd even go as far as saying don't even think about this person for now. All right. Of course. Bottom of the deck, you've got the Two of Pentacles. They've got a lot. You've got a lot, firstly, on your plate that you still need to deal with. I don't see you having the energy and the capacity to introduce a new energy in your life as things stand. Now, that's relative. And of course, you can really rebuttal and say, no, but look, I'm able to multitask and manage my time. I've been in a relationship. This is different. 30-30 on the clock, as I say that. This is different. All right. Clarified there by the Knight of Cups to the Queen of Cups. Now you're going to fall in love with this person very quickly. You're both going to fall in love very quickly here. It's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. And the external influences here with this death card being here, death clarified by death again here. This is your person's energy here, feeling that this relationship here is over. It's more about healing. I feel your person still needs to do a lot of healing here, not a significant amount of healing to the point where it's going to take you now decades. Mm-mm. If I were to give a timeline here, collective, it would be somewhere between 6 to 12 months, right? I'm also hearing here they healing. They need to heal their financial stability right now. Okay, they need to heal their financial stability. Or these cards want to come out. What do we have here? Ace of Pentacles to the Queen of Swords. All right. And to the Devil here, which was on top, bottom of the deck, we've got here the Five of Pentacles. There's that Five of Pentacles I was speaking about here that, you know, Death, Devil, Five of Pentacles, more major arcanas here. All right. But there is a side note here. I take this lead message when the message comes out like this. This is just a side note. Whereas to say they could also have to still deal with the shadow side here. So they could also still have out of shadow work that they still need to deal with here. This is somebody here that could struggle here with vices that you're dealing with here. This is somebody here that, yeah, there's a lot of escapism energy here, especially with that high priestess that we saw there. You may also have this, because we tend to mirror the people that we're attracted to here. So maybe the both of you need to work on your vices. There's two cherries here, all right? There's energetic confidence as well of, oh, don't like that energy. You may both have a predisposition to use people, and it may not be by design intentional, right? But it definitely otherwise lands as that in the long run here. But there's still definitely a new opportunity that's presenting itself here. Right. Let's clarify here. Well, the devil was definitely here. Let's see what else is the lead message here. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune here. Okay. So if you guys were to continue this union here as things were, all right. I saw those two cherries as giving to more than one person. There's the Six of Pentacles there to the Wheel of Fortune. It is going to create a division here. And Spirit wants something here that's going to be stable here. And in the event where this union here has not reached its stability yet, it's not going to be allowed here to stand. This is the clear message I'm getting here from Spirit. And as much as both of your intentions are good, there's a lot of growth here that definitely needs to happen here. Clarifying here your hopes and fears, your hopes here, all right, Gemini, feel this is your hopes and your person's hopes. You both have the same energy together. You want something to happen out of this. And the fear that is marred by that is that it just mustn't end, right? So you don't want to start something that's going to come to an end here, right? I've just got a good mind here to just clarify these last cards here so that at least we have some space here. So I'm just going to clarify your hopes, your fears, and the final outcome here between the two of you. The good news is that, like we started the reading there will be a new phase. to rekindle and things to work out. We'll get further and we'll get further tarot input with regards to that to see exactly what's coming towards you. Right. Boom. It's a very fragile union here between the two of you, is what I'm feeling. All right. Both of you come across as very intuitive. Both of you come across as very needy of love. All right. Very needy. Very needy of love. Two people that have manifested each other but seem to have invisible forces that are preventing this union from being together. Oh man, there's your energy, Gemini. There's your energy there, Gemini. And there's death that you don't see coming. There will be transformation here in this union. There will be transformation here. This Ten of Wands, these dropping of burdens here, the Six of Pentacles energy here, these Five of Swords energy, this indecision here energy. Things are going to change here in the near future. Things are going to take off rather quickly, unexpectedly here. Right, so absolutely, you're hoping that there could be a conversation, or your person is hoping that there could be a conversation here that leads to love here, to a reunion for those that are not that this is not for your singles, all right. But there is also this energy of just uncertainty here, this moon energy here of things just being hidden, and things could be just being hidden here in spirit. And that could be the one thing here that's creating this current energetic confluence. Clarifying here the tower for my gems. Gems. Right, the tower here is clarified here by the Six of Pentacles here to the Wheel of Fortune to the Ten of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we've got the of King of Cups here, which you don't see coming here, is Rabizani. Your ships will be coming in. Your ships will be coming in here, right? I'm looking at you holding this little ship in your hand, and you're saying to me here, this ship is a token of hope for the both of you. This is your person's energy towards you, right? This ship is a token of, yeah, acknowledging the existence of this relationship here. This ship, the main relationship, is yet to come in. Is yet to come in. So these ships are coming in here, but they are marred here by some choppy waters at the present moment. Right? There are some choppy waters around you here, and these choppy waters here speak about the Ten of Wands to the Wheel of Fortune here to the Six of Cups here. There's a Six of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles here in reverse, speaking about yeah, maybe a person here or you here still have to deal with a lot of debts. Right, Six of Pentacles in reverse speaks about debt energy here. Speaks about also maybe working on being happy with yourself here. Selflessness energy is present here. Right, loving that you know part of these fears here. These are the hopes, these are the fears. This is somebody here that just does not want to come into a relationship here and bring debt to the both of you here. This is somebody else, well, that does not want to repeat cycles, absolutely, with the Wheel of Fortune, and that also don't want to bring any burdens towards you. A very considerate energy that's coming towards you here, or is in your life currently here, Gemini. Clarifying here the Page of Wands, the star of the show. This must have been like my longest reading, Gemini. I've been doing readings. They've been 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Yours has been the star of the show. What a beautiful reading that you've had here. All right, let's close it off. Try keep it under 14 minutes. Spread clear, concise messages. Final outcome here for Gemini. What to anticipate. One more shuffle here, please, Spirit. One more shuffle here. Look at that. Side note just coming out. Look at that. Well, I don't like that there's two emperors coming towards you. All right, Three of Wands. Okay, but I did also see two King of Pentacles there, right? So it seems as if here the final outcome is that there is going to be a bit of a wait here between you and your person. All right, your person could be at a bit of a distance here. Again, you're still waiting there, but you still have that acknowledgement there in your hand. You're still holding this ship here in your hand. Your person is still holding this ship here in their hand, again waiting and looking here for the signs. Presently Seems as if we've got this emperor energy that's present here between the two of you here. And the final outcome here, it seems as if your person is continuing to grow and evolve just like you are here. In fact, I'm seeing you and your person embodying both of these energies here. You're both emperors. You are both emperors here. And remember, there is no gender in tarot. And for one or two of you, I am getting here, this can be a same-sex relationship. So absolutely, if you're dealing with somebody of the same sex, I do see it also working out quite beautifully here. All right, final outcome here, Judgment, Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. That's beautiful energy. Right, bottom of the deck is transformation. The final outcome here of this union here, no matter what things are looking like currently, there's definitely a strong energetic confidence of you guys being able to really work on this union and to fix this. All right, but everybody has got free will, so if they decide not to engage, that's also on them. Gemini, I'm going to leave it there. Have yourselves a wonderful one.